Hi guys, it's Caitlin from Caitlin and Jazz Books, and I'm going to be doing a YALC haul today. You might be wondering where Jasmine is, and we've decided to make a few changes to this channel. So we're going to be doing 1 week is just going to be me, the next week will just be Jasmine, and then we'll do a collab, like together video, and we're also going to change our wrap up and TBR, because we decided they're getting really long, so we're going to do one each. So hopefully they'll be cut down, because we've got a few comments saying that we weren't really explaining the books enough. And that was just because we were trying not to make it like half an hour long. So we're going to, so we're going to have a lot of changes. So just keep that in mind, and I hope you like it. As I said, I'm going to be doing a YALC haul, and YALC stands for Young Adult Literature Convention, which was in London last week. I went on Friday with my friend, and I got a lot of stuff, so I thought I'd show it to you all. So I'm just going to start off with the books that I bought, and there's a lot of them. So the first one is actually my current read, which is The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman, and I don't really know what this one's about. From what I've gathered, it's about librarians who can do stuff, they're like spies and whatnot. But yeah, this one was wrapped up in like wrapping paper, so you bought one, you picked one, and then you unwrapped it, and I unwrapped this one. So yeah, this is my current read as well, so... And then the next one I got, I've already read actually, which is Cruel Crown by Victoria Aveyard, which is a bind-up of Queen's Song and Steel Scars. And yeah, I finished this one yesterday, but yeah, I got this one because to get a bag I needed to buy one of the Red Queen books, so I got this one because I didn't actually already have it. Next I got 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston, which you probably all heard about, but it's a 1,001 Nights retelling, I do believe. I think that's the right book. I think I said that right. I might have said it wrong. But yeah, 1,000 Nights. And then the next one I got was Nerve by Janine Ryan. And this one's actually coming out as a film soon, so I thought I'd read it before the film came out. And also, to get a bag, I had to buy a book, so I bought this one. And then me being me, to get another bag, you had to buy 3 books for Sarah J Maas. So I bought the remaining 3 in the Throne of Glass series, which I didn't already have. So I got Queen of Shadows, Heir of Fire, and An Assassin's Blade. So now I'm going to move on to authors who I met and who signed my books. So the first author I met was Lisa Williamson, who wrote The Art of Being Normal. And I haven't actually read this one yet, but I bought it along anyway. And she wrote For Caitlin, Hope you have a great YALC, best wishes, and then she signed it, and she like put a square around normal. So yeah, and now my phone's ringing, so I have to go get that. Another author I met was Holly Smell, who wrote Geek Girl, and I was so awkward. She asked me, she was like, do you have anything to ask me? And I was like, no. But then I said that her books got me into reading, because they did, so I sort of picked it up a bit. But yeah, she wrote, give me a second, Dear Caitlin, so amazing to meet you, love, and then she signed it. What's funny is I was like the youngest one in the queue for this. I don't think I was going to be the youngest one in the queue for that, but... And everyone had all of them and I only had one, so I felt really bad. And then the last author I met, which is the one I'm probably most excited for, is Melinda Salisbury. There we go, got her name right. And I got all of my books signed from her, so... And she wrote different things in all of them. So the first one I got signed was The Sin Eater's Daughter. And in this one, she wrote, Caitlin, all that glitters isn't gold, and then she signed it. And then I got The Sleeping Prince signed, and in this one she wrote, Caitlin, not every fairy tale has a happy ending, and she signed it. Oh, and she puts these little stamps on. And then I also got The King of Rats signed, which was a little like novella, which you could only get at YALC, but she just wrote Caitlin, and then she signed it and put the stamp on. So yeah. Those were all my signed books. Next things, I'm just going to go through quickly. They're like little previews of books and stuff. So I got another one of The King of Rats, which I didn't get signed. I don't know why I have got 2, but I did. And then I got Broken Skies by L.A. Weatherly, and on the back of that is Unconventional by Maggie Harcourt. Frontlines by Michael Grant, who was actually there. So I met him and I saw a talk with him. I should have got this signed. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't, but yeah, I didn't think about it. And then A Torch Against the Night by Sabah Tahir. I'm bad with names. The Graces by Laura Eve. I don't know. Crooked Kingdom by Leah Bard. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing their names anymore. And then Shearwater, The Scarlet Thread by D.S. Murphy, and The Territory by Sarah Govert. And then the last one, which I'm most excited about, I got Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rowell, which is actually a book day book, which is usually £1, but I got it for free, so I saved myself £1. I'll go through on my tote bags which I got. And the first one is the Court of Thorns and Roses bag, and on the back it says, "No one was my master, but I might be master of everything if I wish, if I dared," which is the Court of Mist and Fury quote. And I got this when I bought the rest of the Throne of Glass series. Very pretty. The next tote bag I got was a Red Queen one, which has on the back it says Glass Sword, and on this side it says the Scarlet Guard needs you, and it's the Scarlet Guard like symbol. And I got this when I bought Cruel Crown. The next bag just says YALC, and this one was £2, and it has this little YALC badge on it, and it had a badge which said Team Cassie on it, but it fell off, so I cry, because that was a Mortal Instruments bag, and I'm really annoyed about it because it was my favourite badge, I'm not going to lie. Actually no, that's a lie. And then the last bag I got was actually my favourite bag, which is, it says Cassandra Clare Shadowhunters on it, which has the Angelic Rune, and I got this when I bought Nerve, hence the only reason I bought Nerve. But yeah, this bag is gorgeous. Love it so much. And the next two things are sort of YALC merch in a way. The first one's like this YALC booklet, and it just had a bunch of like information about books, and at the front it has Maze Runner, it has Fever Code, which is the second prequel I do believe, but yeah. It just has a bunch of people who were going to be there and whatnot, and the timetable at the back. But this was actually free, so I didn't actually pay for this. And then the next thing is this t-shirt, which has YALC on the front, and on the back it says YALC Class of 2016, and it just has all the authors who were there over the week. And yeah, this was, I don't know, we got it for 2 for £10 or 2 for £20, I can't remember, but yeah, I wear this sleeve because it's massive. So I'll do badges next. I got loads. This one says I am a feminist. This one says the Dark Days Club. This one's hashtag R. This one's an A with like an accent above it. This one says the square root of summer. This one's in love with You Know Me Well. Ooh, dropped it. And this one says Stay Peculiar, and that's obviously a Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children one. Just that I'm more excited with are these ones. So I got a Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay badge. They're probably my favourite badges that I got at YALC. And then I got a Sin Eater's Daughter one, a Sleeping Prince one, and the Scarecrow Queen one, which is the third one in the Sin Eater's Daughter series, which she did a cover and title reveal on the day when I was at YALC, and she had little badges. So I picked one up, obviously. Next thing I'll just do really quickly, but they're these two things. This one's a Little Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them like poster. This one's a Hunger Games colouring thing. And this one's a preview of the Throne of Glass colouring book, but it got crumpled. And again, I'll just whiz through these quickly, but I got some bookmarks and some like cards. So the cards I got was The Boy Who Drew the Future. When people love you, they love you no matter what, which is an underwater quote. The Shadow Queen, and then I got a Sleeping Prince and Sin Eater's Daughter, and I'm annoyed that I didn't get these signed. And then the bookmarks I got was, this one says My Kind of Bookmark, and it has Never Lose Your Place, title, author, page, notes, basically you just write where you are. This one says Meet Lords Cast and Welcome to the Dark Days Club. This one says Pick an Apple, and it goes through all the apples, and they mean different things, I do believe. Yeah, this one's paranormal and fantasy, this one's thriller and sci-fi, and this one's contemporary. So I would be here. Paranormal and fantasy. And then my favourite one is Kneel or Bleed, Glass Sword, and on the back it has Red Queen, Cruel Crown, Glass Sword, and the King's Cage. which is the next one, which is coming out 2017, I want to say, because it doesn't fit. Okay, the next things I got are kind of random. I got this pen, which says Books with a Bite. This ribbon, which I don't even know what it is. It says Carnival. Remember, it's only a game. It's just a really long ribbon. And then these nail art things, which are for my friend, but they are Alicata or Fall Down nail art things. And then I'm confused by this one. I picked it up. It's like this plate that's been signed, but I don't know who it's been signed by because it was just random and it didn't have a book next to it. I just thought I'd look it up and I haven't yet. So, if you can tell me who that's been signed by, please do. Because I don't know. Posters, and I got 4 posters. The first one being a Fault in Our Stars one. These are all free, by the way. The next one, All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This one was Beautiful Broken Things, which I haven't read yet, but it's got a big quote on it. And the next one and the last one is my favourite, and that was A City of Heavenly Fire one, which when I get my new bookcases is going somewhere on it, somewhere, and it's gorgeous. So yeah. So that marks the end of my YALC haul, and I hope this wasn't like excruciatingly boring or long. I was trying to go through it quickly because, as you've just seen, there was a lot, and I hope you like the new thing me and Jazz have going on with the whole one video and then a joint video. So yeah, let me know if you got this far because it's probably quite long. Like, comment, subscribe. Jasmine will see you next week with what she's doing, and I'll see you 2 weeks time. So bye.